You all know why you people are here today. Okay, we'll get started. So the time has come for you to quit smoking. So I'm going to walk you through how you can quit smoking in just 7 days without any cravings or using your willpower. Is it exciting to you people? Send one in the chat section if it is exciting. Send one, man. Got it. So I'm Dr. Vinod Prakash. I'm India's leading quit smoking coach. I help smokers who wants to quit smoking to finally stop and stay smoke free for life. Today, I will show you how you can quit smoking forever in just 7 days. Okay, so this is the summary of what I've done in the last year. Okay, last year we have had almost 900 people all over India, all over the world who was seeking our help to quit smoking. And this is what we are doing so far in this year alone. Almost 7,000 people. We're trying to help 7,000 smokers to quit smoking this year alone. Okay, so this is what people who I've helped already say about me. Okay, this is by another doctor actually. So he quit, smoking cigarettes in the last year, and this is what he says. He had taken an unconscious vow that I would prefer to die than to bow down to nicotine cravings again. Okay, this is what people using the same method that I'm going to show you right now is talking about this method. So who is this program for? Okay, who is this for? Guys, I hope you all have a pen and paper, right? Please drop one if you have a pen and paper. It is very important because you're going to have writing exercises. You're going to write the method down. You're going to write the framework down, how you can quit smoking. Okay, have a pen and paper. Okay, press one. Okay, Suresh, one, Danush, one. Yeah, guys, come on. Okay, get a pen and paper. If nobody has got a pen and paper right now, please get a pen and paper. Okay, very important. Got it. So who is this for? Okay, this is for anybody who is very serious to quit smoking and is ready to do whatever it takes. Right? The last point is very important. Is ready to do whatever it takes. Quitting smoking is not easy, guys. You should do whatever it takes to quit smoking. Okay, and very importantly, this is not for you if. Okay, this is not for you if you're falling in this category. If you're just looking for a quick trick or magic pill, there is no such thing that exists. Okay, there is no magic wand which I'm going to do like this and you'll be able to quit smoking. That is not happening. Okay, and if you're this is not for you if you're not ready to go out of your comfort zone. Quitting smoking is very uncomfortable. Okay, let me tell it to you upfront. Quitting smoking is very uncomfortable, but this is not for you if you're not ready to go out of your comfort zone. And this is not for you if you're not ready to do whatever it takes. And this is not for you if you value your money more than your health. And this is not for you if you are not ready to take action today. Yes, why I'm seeing this side is I have a monitor where I can see you people and chat section. Okay, the camera is here. I'm just giving you orientation. Got it? So the last point is very important, guys. If you are not willing to take action today, there is no point in you continuing this program right now. There is no point. It doesn't make sense. If you just write down all the framework, if you just write down all the methods, and if you don't act on it today, it doesn't make sense. Okay, this is not for you people if you don't want to take action today. So before we begin, I want 3 important agreements from you people here. Okay, everybody, 3 important agreement. Agreement 1, I want you to be active, respond to me and take notes. Send one if you're responding us. Send one if you're active right now. I want all of you to send one again if you're active. Come on. Naveen, Jatin, Nihar. Guys, at least if there are half of the people of you are not active, it is not worth my time to continue and share everything that I've learned in the last 6 years. Okay, everybody, send one. Great, man. Everybody's active. Cool. Okay, the second agreement is that I want you to attend this with an open mind. I want you to have an open mind. You might have had hundreds of failure in the past. You might have tried any app, book, so-called Ayurvedic tablets, anything. Forget about all those results. Forget about how many times you failed. I want you to attend this with an open mind. Okay, send 2 if you're agreeing with me that you'll be having an open mind when you're attending this. Send 2 in the chat section. Come on, Umesh, Nihar, Jatin, Navin. That's it. You should have an open mind. Okay, third one is be mentally prepared to take action. Right? The very reason why you people have not quit smoking yet is because you're not taking action. Send 3 if you're agreeing that you will be ready to take action if I give you the action-oriented steps. Send 3. That's it. Everybody are ready to take action. That's great. So how about this program? This is a small disclaimer. Okay, this is completely based on my personal experience of being smoke-free for the last 6 years. Okay, this is not any medical advice. This is with the experience that I have in the last 6 years of helping other people quit smoking, me quitting smoking, all of those things. Okay, this is a disclaimer. Now, how do I intend to make this the most valuable and life-changing hour of your life so far? Right? These are the things that I will be covering in the session, and this will be the most valuable session. Okay, somebody says face is blurred, everything is blurred. Guys, are you able to see the screen? Is it okay? Are you able to read them? Is there any issue with reading the slides? Can you see the screen? Send one. Send one if you're able to see the screen. Send one if audio is clear. Send one if video is clear. No issues. Keep sending one. Got it. Okay. So the first thing is I am going to tell you how you can find the right method for you to quit smoking. We'll be comparing all the quit smoking methods that is available out there, right? Every method that you can use to quit smoking method, I'll compare all of those things and I'll give you the best method that I have found out in the last 6 years. The second one is the 3 mistakes that is holding you back from quitting smoking. The moment I start mentioning the mistake, you'll start realizing it's like, yeah, this is the mistake I'm doing, right? Why? Because the moment you stop doing these mistakes, you'll be in the top 10% of people who will actually be able to quit smoking, right? Very important. The next one is I'll reveal my 5 secret steps that is essential to quit smoking. Everybody who has quit smoking successfully so far, okay, everybody who has quit smoking successfully so far must and should have followed these steps, knowingly or unknowingly. Even I figured out these steps accidentally, and then I saw the pattern when I was doing a study with all the successful smokers who has quit smoking. Okay, those steps will be revealed to you and you can use them. And then I'll show you a calculator, right, to show you the exact amount of money and time you lost so far for smoking. This will be exciting. This calculator has, taken away sleep for so many smokers so far. Anybody who sees this calculator, they lose their shit. And the last one is I'll also tell you how you can take advantage of an incredible opportunity to have me as your mentor to help you quit smoking. And then we'll have an interactive session where I answer all your questions on how you can quit smoking, right? We'll have an interactive session at the end where we'll have chats, where we'll have live sessions, where you can discuss with me how you can take this method or how you can get help from me. All of those things can be discussed at the end of the session. Okay, how many of you are excited to know all of these things? Send one. How many of you are excited to know all of these things, man? Send one. Come on. We need that excitement here. You need to be active. You need to take the notes. Okay. So who am I? I'll just show you. I'm Dr. Vinod Prakash. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a doctor turned entrepreneur. I'm founder of 2 companies. One is the motorist company. You can Google me. You'll find me. Okay. One more is Quitsy, the one what you're doing right now. 6 years ago, I quit smoking and I will help hundreds of other smokers to quit without relapsing. And I'm also writing a book on how to quit smoking in a fun way. Okay. And I've been featured in the newspaper also. You can check these newspapers. Okay. This is a journey of what I've had, a brief journey of what I've been through. Okay. In 2018, I was smoking 20 plus cigarettes per day. But I was there where you are right now. I was smoking 20 plus cigarettes a day in 2018. On 14th of August 2018, I quit smoking. I went from 20 plus cigarettes a day to 0 overnight. 2019 to 2022, I spent 3 years going through every successful story I can find. And I noticed a pattern. Using the same pattern, which I have used unknowingly, right? Using the same pattern, I've helped over 168 smokers to quit smoking in the last year. And on this year, I'm on a mission to help 10,000 smokers. That is a brief journey about me. Okay. Let's take a reality check here, guys. Okay. Let's be real. I don't want to, make those claims made by those Ayurvedic tablets or apps that I have 94% success rate. I have this, I have that, blah, blah, nothing. Okay. Let's have a reality check. Not everybody will be able to quit smoking. That is a fact. When I started this journey of helping other people to quit smoking, okay, in my first batch, everybody quit smoking. Second batch, everybody quit smoking. I was on top of the moon thinking that, okay, I'll be able to change this world. Tobacco companies will be back of me saying that, you're losing our customers, blah, blah, blah. But soon when the group started increasing, when the group size was increasing, that is when I realized that not everybody will be able to quit smoking. And I'll show you why. Right? Let's be real, because quitting smoking, see, more than these tips, tricks, all of these things, it requires effort from your side. It requires discipline. And I'll teach you how to get that, but it requires effort. Right? This is not magic. So let's have a reality check here. Did you know that only 4 to 6% of smokers ever quit smoking and stay smoke free? That means if you know 100 smokers in your life, if you've seen 100 smokers, here itself, I can show you real life examples. Just the next slides are going to be real life example, but this is what the success rate is, just 4 to 6%. Send one if you are shocked by seeing this number. Send one if this number is low. Send one if you already knew about this, right? Just 4 to 6% of smokers will ever quit smoking. Come on, guys, I want you to be active, right? Be active so that we'll have an interactive session. So you can see here, okay, smokers who wanted to quit smoking. This is our last month data. Live data. Being a doctor, I cannot fake or plagiarize my data. So, okay, this is the data of our last month alone. If you see here, we had total participants was 151 people in the last month. And if you see the completion rate, only 14 people completed all the steps. Okay, out of 151, 14 people completed all the steps. That means 151 people wanted to quit smoking, but only 14 people took action. And then if you see down, okay, this is the full program. People who enrolled to the full program, 12 people enrolled out of 14. I'm showing you step by step. This is real data. This is real data of our last months. Okay. After this, if you see, only 10 people Actually, it is 11. One of the person left today. Okay, 10 people are in our group who has quit smoking so far in the last month batch. If you do the math, out of 151 to 10, the exact percentage is 6.6. Okay, 6.6. This is not magic. But if you notice, out of 151 people who wanted to quit smoking, 14 took action. Out of 14 who took action, 12 did everything. Okay, people are saying that low audio. Guys, do you have low audio? Am I clearly audible to others? Send one if I'm clearly audible to others. Send one. Am I audible? Okay. So what I was saying is, out of 151 people, only 14 took the action. 14 took that initial steps to quit smoking. Out of them, only 12 were able to complete the whole steps, right? 12 people were able to implement all the things I taught in their life. And all the people who implemented the things I taught in their life, 10 of them have quit smoking. I'll show the live recording. Not just I'll show the WhatsApp group just to you open as we keep going on, because I want this to be transparent. Right? People are commenting that this might be scam. You have used some apps, blah, blah. I'm going to show you the live WhatsApp chats, right? It is going to be all live here. But if you do the math, only 6.6%. At the end of the day, that is how many people I'm able to help. This clearly says that, okay, this is the problem here. The issue is that not a lot of people will try. Right? Not a lot of smokers will try to quit smoking. And many smokers don't know how to break their addiction or handle their cravings well and prevent relapses. That means if you try in the right way, you will be able to quit smoking. And that is what this screenshot proves. If you try in the right way, you will be able to quit smoking. But you have to try, you have to do, you have to put in the efforts. Okay. So this is about me, my story. Okay. I started smoking when I was a teenager, taught by a friend. Okay. How many of you here says that your friends taught you to smoke? Send one. If your friends taught you to smoke in the first time, like send one. Was it your friend? Who was it? Send one. Naveen Patel, Ranjit. Come on, guys. Please be active. Dhanush, Veeranarayanan. Great. Okay. For context, I used to smoke, this one, Kings. Right? King cigarette. Do anybody know Kings? The cigarette Kings. Please drop down which brand of cigarettes you smoke. Let's see. Drop down the brand of cigarettes you smoke. Dhanush, same brand. Yes, guys, come on. Which brand of cigarette do you smoke? Marlboro, Advance, GF Light, Mild. Every brand possible. Gold Flake, Knights. Got it. Got it. Okay, so I started smoking when I was a teenager. Okay, my friend taught me how to smoke. And on the first day itself, I smoked 2 cigarettes. I wanted to quit from day one, but I thought, let's try it, right? It's fun. I can quit whenever I want. I'm in control. So I just continued smoking that. I'd quit next month, or maybe next month, or maybe next month. Before I knew, it was a whole year. Right? I know many of you would relate to this story, that you always wanted to quit smoking from initial days, but it's already been 5, 10, 15 years and you didn't know how the time passed. Right? That is where even I was there. Until I made my first serious quit attempt, I didn't realize how hard it was to quit smoking. Right? Till we make that serious quit attempt, we always think that we are in control. We are not addicted. I'll be able to quit smoking whenever I want. Because you can see in my story also, I was saying, my friends, if anybody asks me, when will you quit smoking? I told them that I smoke because I want to smoke and I'll quit whenever I want to quit. That is the belief I had until I made my first serious quit attempt. That is when I realized I was not in control. I was not able to go without smoking for more than 2 days. Press 1 if you're able to relate to this story. Press 1 if you're not able to go more than 2 days without smoking cigarettes. Right? Come on, guys. Can you be able to relate to this story? Did you think that you were in control when you're smoking initially? Right? Did you think that you'll be able to quit whenever you want? Did you think this? Press 1. Okay. For this question, did anybody of you answer your friends, right, that you are in control and you'll quit whenever you want? Send 2 if you answered this way to your friends. I can see a lot of people. Nihar, Tushar, Mayank, you people are answering this way. Great. So then I kept on trying, right? That is what we smokers do. We keep on trying. I kept on trying. I kept on failing. It seemed almost impossible to quit smoking. This belief started growing within me, right? Every failed attempt I had, that belief started growing within me. So I went from smoking 2 cigarettes a day to 20 without even realizing how I got there. And my worst habit was I was smoking heavily at the night. Right? Usually in the night, I used to smoke more than 10, 15 cigarettes between 12 to 3 p.m. I was a chain smoker at that point of time. But throughout the day, the rest of the day, it used to be less than 5 cigarettes. One day, the shopkeeper who sold me cigarettes, one day, the shopkeeper who told me cigarette, he told that, I'm worried about you, sir. The man who is earning so much money from me said that I was worried about you by seeing how many cigarettes you smoke. That was my wake-up call. right? It was my birthday. That is when I decided that I had to quit smoking within 3 months. I gave myself 3 months to quit smoking. I studied, I tried every possible method, nicotine patches, nicotine gums, books, the apps you say, the Ayurvedic tablets, which you might be seeing nowadays. I've tried all of them and attended all the programs that I can until I finally quit smoking. Right after quitting smoking, I isolated myself for 30 days, only talking to one of my supportive friend who was helping me to get through this journey. I had to fight all the cravings on my own, right? I had to fight all the cravings on my own. I discovered some tricks that helped me, but it wasn't until I saw my friends who were inspired by me, who quit along with me, had relapsed after 6 months. That's when I realized that I have something right. I'm doing something right, and I have to know what I'm doing. It was until I passed my second year mark that I started digging deeper. I read success stories online and realized that there was a pattern among successful quitters, including myself. And I also noticed the mistakes made by those who relapsed. So now I was seeing the pattern, okay, the pattern of things that we are supposed to do to quit smoking, and also the mistakes done by smokers who keep on relapsing. I was doing both of them. Okay, in the past life, I was doing these mistakes because of which I was relapsing. And now I had a pattern of things which I was doing, which was done by all the successful smokers who has quit smoking. Based on those patterns, I created Smoke Break to Breakthrough program, a fun 5-step method to quit smoking in just 7 days. Okay, so my mission is to help 10,000 smokers to quit this year. I am on the mission. I'm already halfway there. I'll be helping everybody, as many smokers as possible. So now let's start with this. Okay, finding the right method for you to quit smoking. Right, first we need to have a method. Right, there are so many methods. Can you people drop down which of the quit smoking methods you know, like cold turkey, reducing gradually, nicotine gums, patches, any methods you have tried so far? Come on, in the chat section. Come on, guys, type any method. Okay, Ravikant, that's nicotine gums, meditation, cold turkey, all using subconscious, reducing smoking. Yes, you have tried almost all the methods. Okay, you're naming the few methods there. Cold turkey, gradually, all of them. Got it. So, oh, sorry about that. Yes, can you see the table here? This is very important table. Can you see the table here? Right, this is the success rate of all the quit smoking methods. I'm showing it to you. Can you see the table here? Send one if you're able to see the table here. Yes, Sarvajit is able to see the table. Suresh, yeah, come on, guys. Are you people active? If half of you are not active, it is not worth my time to share all this knowledge. Tushar, Danush, come on, more. Okay. Now you can see that there is one method. Okay, I'll move this box. Okay, there is this one method. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. There was some issue. Okay. Can you see the method now? Can you see the graph which I'm showing? Is it visible? Can you send one in the chat section? Okay, no. Okay, okay. Just a second. Now is it visible? Can you send one if it is visible? Yes. So now you can see the graph. So, can any one of you take a guess which method has 60% success rate? That means if 10 people use that method, 6 people are quitting smoking with that. Can you guess that? This is a study, right? This is not made up, okay? Can you please guess that? No, I cannot show you the full screen because I need to pull down that box, okay? I need to reveal what that method is. So I'll do it once I do that. So can you, anybody guess that? Any method that is coming to your mind? What do you think is the most powerful method? No idea. Rohit says cold turkey. Come on, guys, be interactive here because this is going to blow your mind. Okay. So there is a method to quit smoking that has 60% success rate. Never heard of before. Replacement therapy, no idea. Okay. And there is one more method, you can see here in the last, right, somewhere around 2-3% success rate. Can you see the graph? 2-3% success rate, and then we have a 60% success rate. Now I'm going to reveal the box, okay? Then we'll do the full screen. I'm going to reveal the box. This will blow away a lot of your minds right now. Can you people see it now? Can you see it? Can you see what method has the most effective way to quit smoking? If you already read the headline here, it is smoking cessation after following a treatment or an event. Right? Even after people getting lung cancer, okay? Even after people getting lung cancer, 6 out of 10 were only quitting smoking. The rest continued smoking. The rest continued smoking even after getting lung cancer. But now we'll come back to the methods we have. Okay. So unassisted in the sense you just go out and you try to quit smoking alone. So that has somewhere around 5% advice. The one what I showed you initially, right? 4 to 6%. That is what it has. Advice has somewhere between, again, the same thing, 4 to 6. NRT is nicotine replacement therapy. Okay, so that has somewhere between 15% of success rate. And then you have the medicated drugs, which right now have been banned for their adverse effects, but they had good effect on helping you quit smoking. But after that, if you see, even after people getting COPD, if you see COPD patients, right, if you see COPD patients, you'll not believe how difficult it is to breathe. It is like you're drowning inside your lungs, right? Water is filled inside your lungs, you're not able to breathe. Even after that, people continued smoking. Only 25% people quit, right? Only 25% people quit. And then we have CT nodulators, nodules inside your lungs. Even after that, only 40% people quit. After head and neck cancer, even after getting cancer, only 45% of people quit. Heart attack, after having their first heart attack, only 50% of people quit. You know why I'm showing this? See, many of you are thinking that, okay, once smoking starts affecting me, I'll quit smoking. Once I start seeing the symptoms, I'll quit smoking. This is the truth. Even if you see those things, even if you have them, you'll not be able to quit smoking, right? This is just to show you that how difficult it is to quit smoking. Even after getting lung cancer, not everybody will be able to quit smoking. But now we'll come to the methods itself. Okay. As you can see, cold turkey. Cold turkey is the most effective method to quit smoking so far. You can see everything else. You can compare all of those methods here. But cold turkey so far is the most effective method. So in brief, what cold turkey is, okay? You have to quit abruptly. Not gradually reducing cigarettes, not doing anything of those things. Just quit smoking without any help, like nicotine replacement, all of those things. That is what cold turkey is for people who don't know what cold turkey is. So in my 6 years of experience, I used cold turkey to quit smoking. And in the last year, every smoker I've helped so far has used the same method. Cold turkey is the best method to quit smoking. And I want you people to write cold turkey on the paper. Okay, write cold turkey so that I can do more research about cold turkey once the program is done. But basically, cold turkey is a method where you quit smoking abruptly. Got it? Now, 3 mistakes that are preventing you from quitting smoking. This is very important, and I want you to start taking notes on this. Okay. So the first step is addressing the mistakes you make when trying to quit. Because once you stop making these mistakes, you'll already be in the top 10%. The moment the mistakes which I'm going to mention in the next slides, you stop doing them, you'll already be in the top 10% people who will actually quit smoking. So mistake 1 is being over optimistic. I'll explain what this is, but mistake 1 is being over optimistic. Mistake 2 is quitting abruptly. Mistake 3 is not planning how you'll cope up after quitting. And mistake 4 is relying on your willpower and motivation. Yeah, I said 3, but mistake 4 is a bonus, right? Many of you will try to quit smoking using your willpower without being prepared. So now I want you people to write down what mistakes are you doing. Being over optimistic in the sense, you always think that you are getting a better time next week. There might be perfect day in the next month, right? Maybe tomorrow you'll wake up and you'll be a new person, right? So write down what mistakes you're doing right now. Write mistake 1, mistake 2, mistake 3, whatever the mistakes you're doing so far. Write down these mistakes because I'm going to help you solve these mistakes. Write down the mistakes. Suresh says it is 4. Come on, guys. I want all of you to write down the mistakes that you're doing on the piece of paper. Okay. So now being over optimistic. So now I'm going to make a statement after this slide. Okay. I'm going to make a powerful statement. Let me see how many of you will be able to relate with that statement. Right now, you people believe that something that you've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15 years, multiple times a day, and somehow you're going to wake up tomorrow and never think about it. I for sure I can write this down. Majority of you people are trying to quit smoking in this way. You're going to sleep, you're smoking your last cigarette, you're telling yourself that, okay, tomorrow I'll be a new person, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to wake up, I'll never think about cigarettes again. Send 1 if you're thinking like this. Yeah, send 1 if this is what your thought process is and you're doing this mistake. Come on, Tushar says 1, Nihar says yes, Mayank says 1, yes, come on, right? This is what you're doing. Guys, think about this. Think about this logically. Can you stop doing something that you've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15 years of your life, tens of times a day, and somehow you think that you're going to wake up tomorrow and you'll never think about them? That is not happening, right? First, you have to stop assuming that this is even possible. And the next one is quitting abruptly. So now I'll tell you about this. What is quitting abruptly? Majority of you, I'd prove this, majority of you but quit smoking, somehow you're motivated, somebody tells you to quit smoking, you see an ad, something happens, and you're smoking a cigarette, you're like, okay, this is my last cigarette. I'm not going to smoke from now. And you throw that cigarette, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I quit smoking. But after a few hours, you're smoking again. Right? Who is doing this mistake? Come on, who does this? Who is going through this? You smoke your last cigarette, and then after a few hours, you continue smoking. Come on, send one. Send one if you're doing this. Sarvajit, it's me, Adin, Nihar, Danush, Sharik. After 2 or 3 days, yes, the same, right? You have to stop quitting abruptly, and I'll tell you why. See, not planning how you'll cope up after quitting. This is the third biggest mistake you people are doing. Now, I want you people to write yes. Okay, wait. I want you people to type yes once I make the statement. How many of you, before you quit smoking in past, don't know, 10, 15 years, how many of you have planned what are your triggers? What will you do when a craving hits you? What will you do when a friend offers you a cigarette? What will you do when you have stress? All of these things. How many of you have planned? If you have planned, send yes. If you are not planned, send no. Let's see how many of you have planned quitting smoking so far. Nihar, no. Danush, no. Adin, no. No, everybody, no, right? Guys, you have to think about this. After quitting smoking, you need to have a clear plan of action. What are you going to do when a craving hits you? What are you going to do when a trigger is there? What will you do with your first coffee after quitting smoking? Right? We need to have a plan, and not planning is the biggest mistake that you're doing. So, what is your goal? Right? Is your goal just to quit smoking, or is your goal to quit and never relapse? If your goal is to quit and never relapse, send two. If your goal is to quit and never relapse, send two. Rohit two, Ravi two, right? Then come on, guys, you got the answer. If your goal is not just to quit, but to quit and never relapse, you have to plan for how you will not relapse. Right? You always keep focusing on quitting. You always try to find for the best time. You always try to find for the right moment. You always try to find for the motivation. But what will you do after quitting smoking? As I told you, you cannot wake up tomorrow and forget that you ever smoked. Right? This is the mistake you have been doing. So, giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. This is a quote by Mark Twain. Who would say this? Who would agree with the statement that quitting smoking is easy, but staying smoke free is difficult? Send one if you agree with the statement. Send one if you think that quitting smoking is easy, but staying smoke free is difficult. Come on, Umesh, Rohit, Suresh, Nihar, Danush. Yes. The last mistake, the bonus mistake, which majority of you do, is relying on your willpower. As you cannot rely on your willpower to quit smoking, because willpower itself is dependent on so many things. It is dependent on your energy levels, how your day is going, your mindset, so many things. That is why I always urge you to have a systematic way to quit smoking. As long as you rely on your willpower, as long as you think that I'm going to fight through this craving, this will not happen. Now, I want all of you to be honest here and write down all the mistakes you have done. Right? Write down all the mistakes. These are the mistakes. Write down all the mistakes you've been doing so far so that we can correct those mistakes. Come on, guys. Are you being over optimistic? Have you quit abruptly? Have you planned in the past? Right? Are you relying on your willpower? Come on, write down the mistakes, guys. Be honest here, because being honest, accepting the things that you've been doing is the only way so that we can get past that. Okay? Write down the mistakes. Karthik never even tried to quit smoking. Exactly. Not a lot of people will try to quit smoking. Now we have come to the most exciting part of this whole program, right? The 5 secret steps that the pattern which I noticed after quitting smoking, after studying almost all the successful smokers who have quit smoking, right? There is a pattern, guys. How many of you agrees that there is a pattern for success in anything? There is a pattern for success in anything, in life, in business, in education, in studies. How many of you think that? Send one if you think that there is a pattern, and if you follow that pattern, you will be able to, achieve success or earn money, become successful, right? There will be a pattern. We study all of these great successful people, we study their life, we study all of those things, what they're doing, so that we can implement them and get the same results. That is exactly what we are trying to do. This steps has been followed by everybody who has quit smoking, right? Knowingly or unknowingly, these 5 components are present with them. Okay. Are you excited to know those 5 components? If you're excited, send 5. Send 5 if you're excited. Come on. Let's see. Nihar is excited. Ravi Teja, Suresh, Karthik, Umesh. Guys, I want all of you to be active here, right? I'm sharing something which is life changing for you people. Mayank, 5. All of you guys, send 5, right? We want a lot of people to be active here. Sharik, Raghu, Danush. So I want all of you to start writing down. Okay, these are the 5 steps. Start writing down. This is life changing. You need to have all of these components in your quit attempt. Okay, guys, please start writing down. So the first step itself is reason and realization. So what is reason and realization? You should have a reason to quit smoking. I know many of you are like, come on, Dr. Vinod. I know why I'm quitting smoking. I have a reason. So my question is, do you believe the reason you have? Do you truly believe the reason you have? Anything it may be. The reason might be you want to quit smoking because of your family, your loved ones, your health, money, whatever. Do you truly believe the reason you have? Right? Why? Because see, you don't need to have a crazy reason. You just need to believe the reason you have. Why? Because 2 months down the line, 3 months down the line after quitting smoking, right? Things start becoming blurry. You don't know why you quit smoking. You don't see any advantages, right? You don't see disadvantage of smoking. You always feel that, okay, smoking was good, all of those things, blah, 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 blah. At that moment, this is what will keep you going. This reason will keep you going. So now, right now, in this moment, I'm going to help you figure out the right reason for you to quit smoking. Okay, write down 5 reasons why you want to quit smoking. Anything that comes to your mind, just write down words. Right, just like I want to quit smoking because for money, health, family, loved ones, children, kids, wife, anything. Write down 5 reasons on your paper. Write down. Right now, guys, I'll help you figure out the reason for you to quit smoking. Come on, see quality of life. Suresh Patel says health, quality of life. Come on, write down. Guys, this is a live exercise. I want you people to write down so that I'll be able to help you to find out the right reason for you to quit smoking. Come on, once you have done writing down, you send one. Nihar says, for my daughter, yes, we have to set a right example for them.